Wait 1 second, we should be beginning right now. Let's see. I forgot I did not set up secondary chat, so I was just staring at a blank screen there for a second. Alright, hello and welcome back to TenkoBerry Does Art. I could not get the last word out there, it was like on the tippy of my tongue there, I tell you. We also have a new... my ears. You know what, I was wondering why I could not hear my PC. I'd forgotten that I had the headset that I normally use for what do you call it, singing. I've started using the jack port for hearing now, and you know it's not too bad. It's just very annoying that I have to do that instead of USB port, but I appreciate the jack port. All right, so in today's episode, well, we're going to be doing some art today. That being that we're going to be doing... You know what, I was just checking something there. Did we start? Yeah, we had. I'm looking at live chat, am I started or not? But I'm already started. Oh, that cracked me up. Wait 1 second. There we go. Okay, so in today's episode, we're going to be doing some Oaki art today. Yes, we're going to be doing Oaki art today. Now, with the power of, magical powers, I tell you, we can just go like this, I tell you. Let me get the rub out. Wee. And then bam, we have this blank background that we can use. So in today's episode, we're going to be creating some pride flag Oakis, 2 different variations. So I'll probably end and restart after we do both variations. Alright, so you know what we can start with, I tell you? We can start with the lesbian flag. That's what we'll start with, I tell you. Not a bad choice, I tell you, not a bad choice. I just need to remember how it goes, I tell you. How does it go again? It goes this, and it goes a little bit later. If I remember correctly, it goes something like that. I'm doing this all by memory, I tell you. All by memory. There we go. That's actually not too bad. And then all we need to do is just, we could just do a white background there. And let us grab purple. So we're looking for a lightish purple. That'll go all the way along there. And then, you know what, we could just colour in the full thing. And then we'll grab a darkish purple. And that'll go there. And there we go. Bam! That is actually pretty sick, actually. I did not expect how well that would come out there. Alright, so the last time that we actually did Pride Okies was... I think it's been quite some time. I had a lot of them... I think I had... Yeah, if I go into the old Oki collection, I tell you. I'm not going to save it into the old Oki collection, but yeah, those Okis that I did so long ago, you know what, I could actually show you this, there's really nothing here. Alright, here we go. This is what we have here, these are 2023 Okis here. Yes, it's been that long. We did, the cleanup of the top bit, so it looks a lot nicer. It's pretty much the same as 2023. There's really nothing that I could really improve on OK. Unless it was tinier details. And then if I do tinier details, I can't do all of these, weird and wacky fashions. Like I'm planning on turning OK into a traffic cone very soon, I tell you. Oh no. Now I'm thinking about that, oh no. Oh, I just thought about the Serbian traffic cone thing. Oh, that's horrid stuff. Do not look that up, I will say. Do not look that up. It's worse than, what I'm saying it is, so far. You know what, we'll save this, We're in 2025. This is basically how I save it all the time anyway. And it is the 6th month now, right? Yep. And it is the 3rd. 03. There we go, and it is okay. The lesbian. The bean lesbian. Yes, I would like to save that. Now I make sure it's actually saved. Here's our okay, you know, catalog here. Yep, there it is. And now we can do it easily, what I call a swap and change. Now what is a swap and change? Well, we take a color. You know what, we should really go into more. That is perfect. That is absolutely perfect. We do this, we do that, and bam. Trans okay. I tell you, you have to have ingenuity around here. You have to have ingenuity around here. There we go. Oh, I'm feeling a bit nauseous. I might take a drink of water for a sec. So if you give me 1 second. And then I'll unmess yous for a second to do the next flag. Hey, dogs. If you can hear them. One barks, the other one barks. I look outside, it's the wind. They just cannot get on with the wind. Alright. So let me unreveal yous. What should our next one be? You know what? I can actually look at my catalog of pride flags. That's what we'll do. Alright, we done lesbian with the trans, and now we need I guess we could do poly. That's not a bad choice. So if I unsee that there, place that there, and it's mostly just, you know what, and then blue, and then green, I could make that a bit better, couldn't I? I could make that a little bit better. Wait 1 second. Better. Much better. So I feel like the blue is just too bright. If I just moved up just a tad little bit there, that would be perfect. That is perfect. Alright. That is polyoki done. You know what, I don't actually really need to hide anything here. I'm basically just saving it to the same area that is visible, and there is nothing really here apart from all of my regular art pieces that we use for okay and okay Schumann. Alright. Yeah. Sorry. A gag there on my hair that went into my mouth. There we go. Alright. Now for our next one, you know what, we should have just kept the previous version. You know what? That's actually perfect. If we just grab purple, done the purple, we go there and we make that more to there. Bam, bam, bam. And now we need darkish blue. Oops. Did not realize I was leaving an imprint. Doesn't really matter, you're not going to really see too much of that, huh? But I will probably clean it up just in case. There we go, we got the bye, okay. Alright. Let's see. Well, I don't really need to blank it out, do I? Alright, what Okies do we have now? We got 1, 2, 3. We're only on our 4th one? I guess so. I guess so. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. There we go. And now next is we're gonna have the time travel back in time, I tell you. We're going back to the future. Alright, now it is pure black. Well, almost pure black. Grey. White is normal, and I guess that's all purple. Or replace that white. And that's purple. That's not purple. You know what? We could just go like that. Bam. Ace. Okay. That is quite fine now, I tell you. That is quite fine now. Don't know why I keep, blanking it out. I don't really need to do that. It just takes up so much time. Is there really any other Oaki I should make? Polyamorous slags, are very tricky at making, I tell you. Like, I saw that there was this one called Doll one. And oh, that thing looked crazy if I tried to design that. Luckily, they're normally just lines, because that's easily mass producible. Alright, well, I do think that is where we shall end for today. So, hopefully you enjoyed this. Have a nice day, safe, observable. Space much just because vitals are very, very important. And we see things about the CCs. Bye bye.